congested. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Classic.
And I refuse to go to Primal.
I mean, you wasn't going to Belmont. That should never open up.
Understandable. I wouldn't be going to Primal. I'd rather like Titan.
All right, so here's the deal. I think we'll probably just zone into the instance, do a couple of that. Maybe we'll do some of the question type stuff at the end. But without further ado, let's jump into the fight, which I know how to find. It's right here.
Oh, Moon might be AFK. He mentioned it. Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm back.
All good. All right, welcome back, everyone, to level 100 content.
I was gonna say, like, wait a minute, I gotta swap my gear set. I was like, hold on.
So, yeah, I did want to ask actually up front, but I forgot to. For Locke, when you messaged me, you talked about applying for like off tank, OT.
I can do either.
Yeah, would you be comfortable running main tank a bit on this?
Yeah.
Just because you can kind of hold the boss the whole time, and I think it'd be better from a mid standpoint to just have that check.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna have you run main tank for it. Now, here's the fun part. This fight should be gear synced down, so if everyone just checks your character real quick, you should have basically a headpiece, hands, feet, no right side accessories. You can have a body and legs as long as there's no stats on them. Your weapons also, like item level 3 85, or about as close as you can get to it. The food is anything that you have on you that you would like to use. So, pop a 770 for the vitality. I think it would be in our interest as we go. So we're a little bit cheating on the minimum item level, but we also have level 100 skills, so things are gonna be cool. If you haven't done this before in the past, he'll miss auto attacks. I think he can also crit auto attacks. I think we're still not that level
Stormblood.
of
Stormblood content.
So there'll be a little bit of damage variance in that regard. But outside of that, here's the fun limitation. So normally, when you do this fight, you have something that looks like this. If you've watched any of the guides that have come out, from 10 years ago, and these usually indicate places that you'll do some mechanics.
We can only
like drop
use
puddles,
the
for example, avoid puddles and walk around and all that.
Arena.
Fun limitation, courtesy of a guide from a guy whose YouTube channel I always forget, is we don't use the north half of the arena. So everything that we do, all spread spots, all other variations, will be done in the south end of the arena. There's a small caveat in that of sometimes, like if there's a line attack that goes from like A to D, you can stand like just on the north end of it, but we're not like utilizing the north half of the arena for the most part. So I think these are about where we had them the other day. Something like this. Our typically from the videos, they'll show like the 4 markers or whatever that are in the inside lane. Those are now the BC13. BC14 actually. For where you would normally drop those puddles. What we'll want to do real quick is I'll use let's just do this. We'll use 1, 2, 3, 4 real quick to show some pairs. We should end up having 2 melees on the... Yeah, well, you guys got it. This is about what it'll look like for that. This will be where you'll drop like your puddle. You'll drop it in a line for like A through D on mechanics where there's like 2-person stacks. There's like an anti-knockback that you're going to have to do when the tower first kind of shows up and starts tethering people. There'll be kind of a forced version of that. There's also going to be a couple things with moving tanks or moving the boss around that I will just naturally kind of instruct you, Locke, as we go, just to kind of give you a hint of where we want it. For the most part, boss is going to be in the middle of all 4 of these square markers. Your spread spots should be something like the tanks on B and C based on your color. Melees be on 1 and 4 based on their color. You should be able to spread in that orientation. And then healers and range, you'll figure it out from the outside. Just, one person south. If you want to keep the DPS south and the healers like on the letters, that might be the best way to do it. Our drop puddle spots, when we end up having the gravity that happens somewhere in the middle of the fight, we'll do those on these square spots based on your color. So like people on A and D are going to come into 1 and 4, do your drop. In order to survive those, you do have to spread afterwards. So the way we've been spreading is having all DPS players go south after you drop the gravity. All support players are going to go out to the east or west. After the gravity thing goes off, you'll have one group get hit by a bunch of rocks. There's 4 people that get targeted with rocks. And then there's a half room cleave. There should be enough room to like go in between like the 1B or the C4 if we drop them correctly. To get through the half room cleave, you go back to your spots. Rinse and repeat. Towards the very, very end of the fight, and this is where we had gotten last time with some of the trials, there is a section where we will be having some people slept and some people berserked. In that particular instance, I think that might be the only one use case where we'll do the berserk players on 1 or AD. We'll do one of the players south, and we'll probably just throw one of the berserks north. Because otherwise it gets a little bit goofy with how they end up killing each other. You'd have to really min-max some of the positions. So
yeah, I think
that's
that
kind of our
just kind of hard required for the distances.
Yeah, there might be a way to do it, but it would require us putting very specific markers. But yeah, it kind of is hard required. The other thing to, I guess, kind of keep in mind is there's parts where he'll teleport to wherever on the arena and do a 90-degree cone. You should always be able to survive it on the south side somewhere. Even if he's in the northeast, you should be able to stand here and it'll still miss you. Through basically every single pattern. If you would get hit by it and would otherwise, based on your positioning, just like to cut into the north to survive it and not take a hit, there's nothing saying you can't do that. It's just that we are intending to restrict our movement from going in the north. After he does do that hit, he will slowly work his way back down, but he also does a cast. For all my melees and tanks that want to actually keep uptime on him and hit him, if he's not doing a mechanic, he can go up to the north, hit him a bunch while we bring him back into the south. Main tank, just in general, is always able to, for positioning purposes, move wherever they really need to.
Bro, this is so
But
hard.
for the most part, we should be able to stick in the south section.
We
I'll call
already
out
have
most
no
other
gear,
things as they
and then
happen.
the restriction is just so
To
hard.
the best of my ability. But things like mitigation usage and some of the questions around
Weather.
positioning or whatever, do feel free to bring them up as they happen.
Send help.
Any questions I can answer based on all that?
Okay.
If not, then that would be a good time to dance your partner's buddy or
I
Cardia.
feel
I know
like-
that's a joke
I
that no
feel
one
like
understands.
I literally healed
Cardia,
nothing
your buddy.
because my
Eat your food for
One
me.
more question.
my
I
thing
do
is
have one
so
more
low,
question.
my mind-
Just
Yeah, go
checking again one more time on the confused and sleep people. For the people that are confused, are we doing the orientation for those? How do we know?
I'm super quiet.
Uh,
Oh shit! Sorry, my microphone
for
The
people-
only one, or
it turned off
one
for
should
some
probably
reason.
be
There we
south,
go.
And then the other one north.
Yeah, is that
then-
role based?
Turn.
Yes,
yeah.
it's role based. It's always all healers are all support. All supports are all DPS. Get one or the other. So it'll
nice.
just be. I think it's the
Brother.
one that's tethered to the
Brother.
head. The floating head is the one that needs to be out the edge of the arena.
Yeah. It's the woman lady head is the one that
Yeah, so-
confuses you.
Yeah, Sophia. It's supposed to be the Warring Triad, if you were not aware.
That's true.
So yeah,
It's,
for the people that get berserked, then
Yeah, this
we'll
stage is pretty
have-
cool though.
I'll just do myself and Neptune. We'll go north. Locke and Moon, you'll just be south. Other
No.
players are A and D.
Don't donate
Like you would
$5. What the hell?
Sounds good.
Why would you donate
Everyone else is
$5?
dead center, right? Let me guess.
You should take half of that shit.
Whichever
I think.
role is Sled needs to be in the middle.
Yep, should be good from there. These markers are like kind of good. If we need to move them, we'll move them.
Oh my god.
Otherwise, here's a ready check.
Alright. Alright, we going. No, don't delay.
Alright.
Oh, we're going, guys, we're going.
Also, don't worry about potting. You're not really. I don't think you're supposed to in the sync down version. Yeah, absolutely. Spreading.
Spread.
We self-inflicted a rule that those tank busters are going to be shared. So Neptune's going to jump in on those.
Oh, okay. Brad again.
Bro, I feel like my heals are not doing anything.
Gonna lead here. After the third puddle drop, you'll want to knock back your moon. Knock back immune. Find your buddy. Get ready to get behind. Trade wide. Pull him back in middle. We have fake lines. And real circle. Knock back. Fake lines, real circle. Oh man. If possible, can we bring the boss where phase is right now in the west? I'll let you do your heavy drive. He's gonna have a knockback later. We're gonna need him there. He'll become untargetable in a minute. And then we're gonna get into our box pattern for the puddle drops. Puddle drops. Remember DPS or south, sports are east or west. Half from cleave.
Oh, that's it.
Back your spot.
Explode, yeah.
Arrows, knockback from Kefka. We're gonna get shot through the line. That's why we move him. Should be able to still do it in the half room.
Both healers are dead.
Yeah, I tried to res and I got clipped by my ping.
My toe dip into the puddle.
Does have a heavy bleed.
Very, very,
Very
fun
potent.
bleed.
Are these drop spots good? I think they were. I saw a reason.
Yeah,
for
they
it.
seem
Awesome
fine.
to me. Cool. We'll run it back.
Fucking Blade Powder just one tick me, I'm dead. Holy shit.
Sorry, to feel bad.
Stacking. Good stacking later. Buster. Stack. Fake lines. Knockback. Ready to run. Right wide. Back to middle. Fake lines. Real circle. Watch the ball, make sure it doesn't move. Moved. Fake lines, real circle. Move it to the west. Nice. I'll let you grab that feint, Moon. I'll say bye. Get ready for box formation coming up. Half room, please.
Oh?
Arrow knockback from Kefka. And we can reset this.
Tried to kick me. I dodged.
North Parkers cheat a little bit.
Cheat
towards the
is
north, south. Parkers-
This is so hard,
North Parkers
man.
cheat a little towards the north. And south
He
Parkers
only
cheat a little
allowed
towards
us
the
to use the
south. Circles
south half of the
Yeah, that did
arena
happen this
season.
time. The circles were like,
Yeah, let me
My god.
make sure I move this guy out. Cheat a little bit. Technically a little more north than half. In an ultimate though, it's gonna have to be precise. So as best as we can. I think if we dead center this, They should leave a decent amount
Why
of
is this just so hard?
space to run through. Definitely would also recommend sprint coming out of the puddles or whatever. When those rocks hit, that is the indication that it is go time to move to the half room cleave. You are on the wrong side for that cleave. If you also do struggle, technically, if you are like a player that's running east or west, you can switch with your DPS if you want to work it out, if you think that they would have an easier time moving. I'll leave that up to personal. Otherwise, make sure we're good. Alright, let's try it.
You're gonna laugh like that every single pull in the ultimate.
Probably. And I'm be honest, I'm not mad. It's not Looper. It's not just stacking.
Did they announce if they're gonna have voice acting in the ultimate?
Yeah.
Because I
It's
know there's.
the city actor, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
heard that.
okay. That's what I thought I heard as well. I just wasn't sure.
I mean, they had the
Stacking.
city actor for what's it
Stack.
called for?
Stack fake lines.
Sorry, Shantoto. That's what it was.
Wait, what? It's hurting quite a bit.
I was on something earlier.
These are real lines. Fake circle. Watch the statue. Real lines, fake circle. Mustard. Half room. Back your spot. Arrow knockback from Kepka. I think these disappear as he does it. Raid wide.
Should I keep him here or center him?
We center at this
bring
point.
it back. Yeah, you can bring it back.
There's no
The only
mechanics
part
that
where he
require
has
him
to be on the side. It's a very real stack. Raid wide. Deal. Fake lines. Raid wide. Should be looking at or away from the statue soon. Careful busting.
Once it goes up to the next level. Away.
Check your tethered to.
I forgot about the sprint.
Get behind.
So the right side is in the middle. Okay, I got it mixed up.
See what we can do to bring it back. We have LB2. I'll let you decide how it's best used between the support players.
We have one more Graven image and then Enrage.
Fake lines. Real donut. Fake lines, real donut. Check statues.
Wait.
Fake lines, real donut. Fake lines, real donut.
Yep, snapped, I guess. Or I misread it.
Same.
Same.
It was look away, right?
Buster, thank
It
you.
was look away, yeah.
So-
I looked away.
Yeah, I got snapped. Me and Day are both looking south. That's so
Right
stupid.
by?
I guess in like 70-80% of the cast
82.
bar, it's gonna look away.
One more ultimate upsurge and then it's Enrage. Two more apparently. That was like 1.6% accounting for needing to be under 60.
Yeah. I'm intentionally not saying if it's a look away or a look towards, just because it's the telltale of everyone's got to look up, just in case in an ultimate setting it was, you know,
Fair enough.
choose your own adventure. But
I think I just looked away slightly too late in the
I think
snapshot.
both those instances are both lookaways because it's purple eye. Purple eye is bad because it's dark chaos. Yellow is inviting, warm, lying. A siren.
Interesting.
if you will.
Funny.
Well, we almost made it.
I
Okay.
think we're good unless there's anything we need to discuss. Run it back.
Yeah, I think that's just run back moment. Kill Jester.
Okay. Go sound in media. Wow, dude. What the fuck, man?
Spreading. Spreading. Afterwards, fake, fake. Back. Ready to run. Very good. Take lines. Take everything. Take everything. Buster. Get ready to move. Half from Cleave. Back your spots. Knock back from Kafka.
I got. Yeah, snapshot. I'm
okay.
sorry. My latency isn't really bad today.
Jesus, man.
Oh, Surecast is back for that. Okay. Noted.
Jump off the edge.
Good momentum. Just need to repair.
So I'm guessing as soon as the knockback happened, all the puddle would disappear? Question mark?
Puddles
Yes.
do disappear. It might be better to put the boss like between 1 and B, just to make it a little easier for lining up.
I was going to
Maybe, like,
the
between
boss,
puddles.
and then there's like a puddle here, so I couldn't stand here.
Yeah. Because you ideally, if the boss is like in between 1 and B, then you just shoot straight through all the markers where there's no puddles.
Right.
With where we have to use knockback immunity, it's also just back up in time for that, and you can just knockback immune it.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, it depends on when you use knockback, because it comes up at the exact moment. Personally, I haven't made a rule about it, but I personally take the knockback because I think it is a decent way to like test or indicate whether or not it was successful. You know, lining it up.
I think we can potentially make it to P2 though, but I don't know.
Gear done?
Oh yeah, I did that like 3 minutes ago.
Okay. Let's run it. Just wait till you see what happens in store for part 2. I lied. I told everyone, like, we'll just do part 2 normal. And then I saw something, and I'm like, wait a second. This is pretty good. Stack with our Black Mage.
I'm warning me, just doing Black Mage things.
Yeah. Been there, and well, I haven't done that, but I've been there and I've seen that. Stacking. Fake lines. So the actual challenge mode for this that the community's put together has all the DPS taking one of those lightning hits. you fail mechanics intentionally. I just like that's just too much.
That sounds kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you fail like a lot throughout. Knock back. Light of judgment.
I've gotten 0 direct hits or direct crits. Very funny.
I blame you, gear.
I mean, it is absolutely gear, but that's still funny.
Fake lines, fake everything. Everything's fake.
Right.
Everything's fake. Nice spot. Got some upsurge. After. Ooh, there's not very much space on board. Knock back, Captain. And we can.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Dae to die.
The puddle was so close. I just touched it.
Puddle on 4 was a little north.
I wonder if we should like lower the markers here. I think they were slightly lower yesterday.
Oh,
The
yeah,
other
that
day.
could help, yeah.
The thing is we can. It just makes that when the DPS have to dodge south, they can't run into each other, and obviously they can't run off the map. So
Alright.
And make sure you're center of the marker.
True.
I mean, like if I do this and they're more south, when the DPS that goes south, just make sure you don't run into each other down here, because you'll both be targeted. But I'll just move these slightly. Hopefully give us a little more breathing room. Yeah, pre-positioning, especially since ranged players can do that. I mean, melee-wise, Neptune and I are running over to C, trying to get there as best we can early. So it's locked in on that location if they leave the boss. Try it again. I think the bleed is actually a little bit bigger than the actual animation on the ground is. That was the first time I actually walked past it, and very confidently did not step in the animation, but still took it. Spreading. Spreading. Afterwards, it's real. Right wide.
was my bad, I didn't see I got the tether.
Got you.
Raid wide.
You don't have Samba on this, by the way.
I was just about to ask. I was like, I hope you weren't supposed to add anything right there. As we're about to die. That's actually fine. Real lines. Is it true? Fake. Fake wizard. Real lines, fake circle later. Real lines, fake circle. That was a harder one. Red wide. Prosperity. Half room. Knockback from Kafka. See what we can do to make sure we survive. Okay. Real stack. Take the boss back middle when you get a chance. Yeah. Raid wide. Half room, half room. This is real. Fake lines. Raid wide. Raid buster. Careful the buster. Looking away.
That was not looking.
Captain's moving. We have LB2 in a second if we need it. See if we can bring people back up. Raid wide again. Real lines. Fake circle. Real lines, fake circle. Tower, careful. Real lines, fake circle. Careful the tanks. Red wide. Raid wide again. And embrace.
I don't know why I'm so bad at looking at the tower when the tethers come out.
Yeah, let's pause for a second. Couple of things that I've been noticing. Let's see if we can hit on some things that need to be cleaned. I think for the most part, we're starting to get a hang of the squares, the BC14 with gravity and Earth that happens. At the very least, it's much better. The parts that come up later on, there's a certain buster, the hyperdrive, that has been killing Locke a couple of different times. I don't know if there's anything in particular you have an idea to prevent that.
Do you
I
need
was
something?
looking at-
I can give something.
I was looking at Death Recap because I'm popping Shadowed Veil and Rampart, or Dark Mine and Rampart, depending on whichever one. For some reason, only one of those is appearing, as well as TPN.
Means it's being used late.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, so I'll just start bidding earlier.
Outside of that, the mechanic where we're having to berserk and sleep, keep in mind, if you end up running out to the outside, I think your character runs back in berserk.
Yeah, you have to. If you do use sprint, you have to right click it off before the debuff
You're
happens.
gonna wanna, you're gonna wanna right click off your debuff, or just preemptively kind of get halfway to your spot before that happens. This will be after the first time the tower does its like look away or look towards it with the eyeball. I think he does something else like raid wide related, and then that will come up pretty quick after, so you can kind of preemptively make your way towards that side as a forethought. In terms of, and I've mentioned it a couple different times, just as a general note, when I'm calling out like LB2 is available, that kind of thing. For my healers and for my tanks especially, if there's an instance where we think, hey, we're rezzing people and we're not going to be full HP for some of the people that are very clearly going to die to the next raid wide, if you can see that happening and hitting tank LB to save that one person will save them, I would much prefer that than having to use a DPS LB at the end. It saves us weakness, it saves us MP, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I thought I had
that's
Tetras for the DPS that died, but I'd already used them all.
Can be a double
People.
conversation, even if you say between healers or tanks, if like, I guess more so healers.
I
If you
just
think
feel
we're
like
good,
my spy heal is
um,
super weak on the people. I don't know why. Feels a lot weaker than 100 content, but yeah.
there's the one thing that I would recommend that I've started to do in my career of playing different roles in this game. As we do multiple pulls, you'll start to see what mitigation is on all of these different raid wides, and you'll start to be able to quickly identify there's 10%, there's 5%, there's a 10%, a 15, right? We have shields, we don't have shields, we have this much health, we don't have this much health. If you think that it would be beneficial to make sure we survive in that regard, I would never slight anyone for using limit break in a safety measure. And I think that would be reasonable. I don't have to say every single time, like don't pop it just to pop it, but like in smart ways, I think is a good way to measure that. For healers as well, MP is tough to come by, especially coming up from death, so don't feel bad about using like LB1 or 2 even to just full heal a party if both healers are down on MP. Like it's totally valid. It'll help you recover and it'll help us get back in the game. Anything else that we want to quick touch on? Those were the obvious ones I saw. And besides that, it's just a bunch of raid wides at the end. So stretching our mid as best we can. Let's do it. Here's ready check. Alright, let's go back in. Ideally, we should be able to kill part 1
Another
without
30
the
minutes,
ELB,
I
assuming we
think.
survive to like a reasonable extent. Spreading.
Hello, 你好。
Spreading. After is a fake, fake, fake. Right wide. Ow. I have a fallen up. I don't know what that means. I can take more damage.
That's just like the old ninja debuff.
Fake lines. Fake circle. Fake lines and fake circle. Fake line. Buster.
这不是新的局，我们只是把点击调低来练习而已，很辛苦，我觉得。这些招式，天哪！
After cleave. Find Kefka, knockback.
我的天！
Oh, my knockback was not up in time.
Bring back middle, yep. Spread. We're gonna need to spread again later. Raid wide.
对啊，机制很，我不会讲，我就很机车。
Have to spread again here sometime soon, so careful for that. Have him cleave first.
Rum.
After him. Here's the spread. Fake lines. Fake lines. Raid wide. Buster, careful to Buster.
Oh, 我的天哪！
Fake Gonna be looking towards or away.
Oh wait.
There. Oh. Hide behind.
Towards.
I don't know what kills us there.
You didn't look at the tower?
God!
Oh, it's because I was trying to res. Yeah. Sorry.
I keep getting the two kind of messed up though. Huh.
I thought the tower mechanic was done so I could res.
Yeah, so it should be. It's a gaze mechanic.
Yeah, no, I know what it is. I just like
For
thought it
everyone,
was
for everyone's
over.
purposes.
Okay.
We should be looking towards or away from tower after we little, puddles or whatever. Stacking them kind of underneath the boss is ideal. I think most people have been trying to do something similar to that. You run out, you look towards or away from it.
直接被他一电的那
Immediately
个武
after
士刀
that,
砍一
we're gonna
下
get the half
爆掉。
and half, right?
God.
The top people, left side, looking towards the tower. Hand of Sophia, a lady. Those are the people getting berserk. They're on
So
the outside edge of the arena.
Lady Tether is outside. Okay.
Lady Tether's outside.
And then
Lady's,
the I one, the purple one is in. Okay, cool.
yeah, is it Zervin or Sephiroth? I don't know which one. Probably
I think
Somebody.
that's actually just a statue of Kefka in that point.
Kefka. That Kefka's gonna sleep you. That'll be in the middle.
I think Sephiroth is the first part of the tower, then Zervin, then Sophia.
So, but right side is in the middle. Left side is out to the edge. Now, out to the edge also does mean on your quadrant. So for Dae, for you, that would be Delta. Because I think I've seen you twice now in Southeast. So you'll either be at Delta or dead center. Immediately after that resolves, Kefka's going to start teleporting, but we need to make sure that we are looking towards or away from the statue for that check. And then get behind it. Cool. For that whole bit, we are unlocking the full use of the arena for that whole section of that
一
mechanic.
点我觉得
And then we'll come back.
怎么说不会很难啦，比起绝我觉得还 OK， 难度适中。就是我不知道接下来这个小丑
Our aim
绝本会
should
怎
be
么
able to kill
样。
this
Oh.
reasonably without LB. Like melee LB at least. If not, burn LB at the end.
I think so long as we don't have more than like one death, we'll probably be fine.
所以紫色要到中
Probably
间
honestly have a few deaths, to be fair, I think.
I guess it just depends on who dies.
Ready? Yeah, it's mostly that.
紫色到中间
Because we've been within a few percentage a couple times already, but we've had like upwards of 8 deaths. We need to make sure we're trying to get that cleaner. Spreading. Real after? Real?
紫色在中间，然后没紫色在旁边。OK。
We have Bone on main tank. If you'd like to swap, you can call for it while that's active.
Oh, yes, please. Messed up there.
It happens when you take the stack by yourself. It's true. 2 lines. True Blizzard. 2 on everything.
Ooh. Sorry, I had to.
through on everything.
Mm, 看我开了。
Buster. From Cleave. Arrow.
Oh. That's both healers.
Is
Bunny had an IRL happen.
who's getting hit with the rocks? Is that the DPS that gets hit then?
It,
I think
it
both
depends
have
on who you're
DPS.
tethered to.
well,
At that time it was both
in that
DPS, yeah.
instance.
Yeah, both
'cause I
times
think,
it was DPS that time.
Moon, when you're going south, are you walking like in towards the boss? Because I think you might be encroaching on where Bunny's dodging to.
Wait, what? When I'm going south,
After B, yeah, like when you go south.
Yeah.
Because I think what's happening is you're getting hit with a rock. and
我
then
都已经
Bunny's
站到他的
dodging
圈里面了，
grass,
然后被推一下子掉下去，
and then
那
那个击
your-
退太
your
远了，我的天啊！
Rock is hitting.
我到下次直接开这个，直接开防击退了。
I don't know if
think
that's
so.
like a matter of who needs to move, but I think.
I mean, I
what's
think that
happening.
I think that wipe
Oh.
was they were distracted IRL and got yeeted off the map.
Sure. I
That
thought the
was-
rock was knocked.
In the hitbox,
I don't
and still
see any
getting knocked
dev-
out.
yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's so far.
Just,
It's almost the entire length of the arena from when he does arrow.
Might as well just knock red resist something out.
Yeah.
See.
Okay.
Oh, 我的天哪！
let's go.
Sorry, I'm a cat. Just sitting on my mouse pad.
Stacking. Stacking. Red black.
I bring some resource to spawn people.
It's following someone else and they were going in the other direction.
Both are real. Both are real. I told you he wasn't a liar.
Let's press X for Dell.
I would trust this clown with my life.
No, we're about to test that. Buster. Captain Cleave. Back to spot. Arrow. Say since we're in pretty desperate times, we have LB1 available as needed. Spreading.
That's damage because of the lack of healers being alive.
Yeah, I think we should just like, I can't save it. I don't have any resources, sorry.
Really.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been raiding all day. I'm like pretty exhausted.
Damn.
It's like about 15 or so on my raid clock. See if we can still get to the end of this.
Yeah, sorry, I'll try to walk in.
Spreading.
I think that was just the melees on the weapons.
Spreading. Fake after. Raid line. Realigns. Real everything. everything? Squares. Half room. Back to spots. Knockback from Kafka. Raid what? Spreading. Spread. LB1 is available. Keep that in mind. Half room, please. Half room. Spreading. Is it real? Buster. Big gaze mechanic here.
Force.
Check which tether you have. Towards. Fine, Captain. Wade wide first. Let's see what we can get up in between. I think Ultima casts are going to come back to back to back. Yeah. This might be
This
the end
is
of this,
just-
folks.
Yeah, soften rage into harden rage.
We can go to reset.
Oh wait, he does one more mechanic, but
Yeah, it's fine.
we're basically over.
Yeah, just I wanted to see how he played through it.
I feel like I need to put something
Very
else on
clearly.
there. It's that rewind hit pretty hard.
The spread is going to hurt a lot more than the stack.
Right.
Slightly variable in the damage department.
Yeah, I had to move out, like, before everyone started dying, I had to move out a bit farther. I didn't have a lot of room in my spread spot, so I wasn't able to start casting heals until, like, way too late. Sorry.
Try and run back.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel like I'm gonna puke. I don't think I can do it anymore. Sorry.
Okay. In that case, why don't we do this? If you need to jump out, go ahead. And I'm gonna keep everyone else on. We'll just hang out here in the instance. I usually do a couple of questions anyway, just to kind of get a feel for people before we do too much working together. So I wanted to first and foremost remember my questions. I'll go in the order that you joined the party. So Kara, if you had to name the best fight in Final Fantasy XIV, something that either means something to you or something that you just think is like well designed and you had to back it up, what do you think is the best fight?
I think I would go with the Epic of Alexander. That's my favorite.
Like the whole tier, or
The whole-
or
The ultimate.
The ultimate.
The entire ultimate.
okay. So T.
Yeah, T.
Is there a particular reason?
I think they did a really good job with utilizing the timing of the music with the mechanics, and it makes for a really fun encounter. And then the entire last phase is a lot of it's really more of a spectacle phase, but the spectacle is really cool, and has probably my favorite enrage sequence out of any of the fights that are in the game.
It really does have the best enrage, though. I'll say that. I love those fucking jails, man.
It is pretty sick. Locke, what do you think? What would be your pick?
Oh, it's gonna sound weird, but top P6 because it's just pure.
Yeah,
top.
Oh!
No one can die. You can't mess up. You have to be on top of your mids, especially for tanks.
Wave cannon?
It's just a giant- Yes. Oh my god. Unlimited wave cannon. Oh my god. I don't know. For me, it's just I don't know if I just like pain. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you liked unlimited wave cannon?
I don't know. I
the
like
first
all
time
of-
I've ever heard this.
That's the only time I've ever heard that.
I don't know. For me, it was just pure dopamine.
I get
bro.
it
That was
on
just,
tank. Wait, did you play Dark Knight?
No, I did Warrior because the my co-tank was Dark Knight. I wanted to do Dark Knight so I could do the thing where I turn off.
I was
my,
gonna say when you kill yourself as Dark Knight
Yeah.
at top, it's so cool. I did that.
I wanted to do that so bad.
Oh yeah,
but I was
because
on Warrior.
damage-wise, it's optimal to get as
Optimal
many.
to die and come back and hit a bunch of the edge of shadow.
Because of the LB giving you your full mana, you get an
Yeah.
extra
Yeah.
3 uses of
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah, edge of shadow. Yeah.
I was doing
Took a second to remember
Gunbreaker
the name.
then, but like P1 killed Gunbreaker for me in top.
Second question, I'll go back to Kara. A game you play outside of Final Fantasy XIV. Potentially your favorite game, or maybe one that you're just playing right now, just to kind of give me an idea.
So actively, I've been playing a lot of RuneScape, but my favorite game is a game called
yeah.
Outer Wilds.
Oh, that was what I picked when I joined the group.
I
This is
absolutely-
not the first time.
Oh my god, I have someone that I can gush about Outer Wilds with in this group. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was easily one of my favorite games ever.
I would consider it one of the best games of all time, personally.
Dude, I joined the static, said Outer Wilds, so I just went, okay. And then
Yeah,
Moon said Persona 5, and they proceeded to talk about Persona 5 for 5 minutes.
Yes.
And I've never been so fucking offended in my life.
Listen, I'll put it on the wish list, maybe.
Yeah, so how about
It is a
Persona
really
5,
good
though?
game.
I mean, you are teeing up Locke for his question. Locke, what do you think?
Oh god, I am in like a rut where I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just playing whatever I can get my hands on.
You bounced
Final
me.
Fantasy is I think my most played right now at 6k hours, but
If it wasn't Final Fantasy, what would it be? Like, I gave you free night right now. What are you playing?
right now,
Raid Shadow Legend. Right?
Don't say Raid. There are very
Honestly-
few gotchas that will accept.
no, I'm kind of in my like a Vampire Survivor phase, but I'm
Ooh.
playing a game called Soulstone
Okay.
Survivor, so I just kind of been playing that nonstop for this entire week. I
Okay.
almost have like 80 hours in the game.
Survivors. Oh, I've seen this. Never
It's
played
just,
that.
I don't know, for some reason, Vampire Survivor thing just stuck in my head. I was like, I gotta play a game like Vampire Survivor. And then I found
get it.
this.
You look up everything like games like.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, my final question. Your favorite Pokemon? There is not a specifically right answer, but there are wrong answers. Kara, we'll start with you.
I haven't looked at Pokemon in so long, so my answer is probably kind of basic. But I do like Pikachu. I think it's cute.
Pikachu. Like the
Pikachu is
unironic
pretty good,
Pikachu
right?
choice.
I mean, unironically, I really like Pikachu as well. I just can never say it because
Like,
it's like
I'm-
it's like the
I'm not even
Pokemon.
joking. When the last time I played Pokemon was I think I
Okay,
Platinum.
here's the redemption bit. Okay,
The
what memory of
redemption bit.
Pikachu comes to mind first?
Probably the scene in the first movie where
The
he's
movie,
crying on
yeah,
the statue
yeah.
of Ash.
Okay, see, it's allowed.
Saddest things
It's
of
allowed.
all time, right there.
Hey, you get to pass it. There's a very specific set of references that you can get by with Gen 1.
Yeah, I'll
With
allow
all
that.
anime related.
Yeah,
I'll
pretty
allow
much.
that scene from
Yeah.
Pokemon, the first
I mean, I
movie,
think the
that's
funniest
pretty
scene is the scene in the manga where some guy just pulls a gun on them.
That does happen in
fun. That does happen.
some of the stuff.
That does happen in the manga.
Yeah. It was a different time.
All right, Locke, what other question you?
Oh, I would have to say Lugia because the first ever Pokemon movie I watched was Pokemon 2000, the movie.
Which was
And
the best movie.
It was so I loved Lugia's song. That's been like stuck in my head for this like past a month.
And
I had that movie on VHS, and I would like watch that like every day after I got home from school.
Lugia was the sole reason I bought that fucking second Pokemon Coliseum game so I could purify Shadow Lugia. That's a massive pain in the ass.
I respect.
You just needed to put him in the middle with 9 fully optimized thingies. It was fine. Everyone had fun doing that. It was fine.
Everyone had fun doing it.
Also, Moon, in case you didn't know, VHSs were what people used before DVDs.
I know what that is.
That's true.
When I was little,
Have I
I had
seen
a
one in real life?
VHS
I don't know.
Yeah.
I broke so
When I was
many
little, I
of
had a
those
VHS
things.
of,
Oh my
the
god.
Yellow Submarine.
I still
I
have
watched that
random
movie
one.
so many times.
Dang. Well, those are my 3 questions. Anything else, observation-wise, or anything you want to say before we jump out? Otherwise, we can take a lot of this stuff offline.
Nothing I can think of.
Cool. Appreciate the time. I will reach back out probably, and I know this kind of sucks because Kefka's coming out soon. A bit later tomorrow, because there's a couple things I'm trying to lock in before hand. So I will try my best to keep in comms on kind of what we're looking at, what we're doing. So
Sounds good.
if anything changes on your side, let me know. Otherwise, thanks so much. For the rest of my gang, if I can keep you on for a bit, that'd be appreciated.
Cool.
The bounce out instance. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck in the ultimate if I don't join, and if I do, I'll see you in the ultimate.
Sounds good. All right, how many do I have?
Let me
1,
just
2,
end
3,
the
4,
stream
5.
real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. 那我们今天就到这边。We'll end here today, guys. They're gonna do some raid talk about the members, so I don't think I want to stream that for now. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.